Edwin and we, Rob, is that your real name? Rob, I think, have both done a great job of this tune. Um, Rob directed me to give Thin Lizzy a listen, and I did that. And as I was at it, I went through a bunch of other people. The people that I'd heard do it before were the Clancy brothers, the Dubliners, and the Irish Rovers. So they're all sort of Celtic-y, Irishy sounding bands. But I also found Jerry Garcia with David Grisman and the Grateful Dead as well, and the Pogues. And then I listened to some of the rock and roll ones, like, I don't know, you would call them rock and roll, rock ones, Thin Lizzy and Metallica and U2. Anyway, I found there are a lot of different versions, and some people call them the Cork and Kerry Mountains, and other people call them the far-famed Kerry Mountains and the dark Kilgarry Mountains. And then the little nonsense syllables that make it eligible for this season could be musha ring da doo da da da, musha ring da doo da da, and some people do musha ring da doo da da, fuck ball da daddy o. I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to do maybe a combination, because what I remember from back in the 60s when I first heard this song, it went something like this. As I was walking over Kilgarry Mountain, met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol, then produced my rapier, saying, stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver, Mushriggum Durham doll. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, and it made a pretty penny, so I put it in my pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. Well, she sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me, but the devil take that woman, for she never could be easy, Mushriggum Durham doll. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, I went unto my chamber to take a little slumber, and I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure it was no wonder. But Jenny drove my charges, and she filled them up with water, then sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter, Mushriggum Durham doll. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, just before I rose to travel, up come a band of soldiers, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she'd stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken, Mushriggum Durham doll. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. If anyone could aid me, it's my brother in the army. If I could find his station, be it Cork or in Killarney, if he'd come and join me, we'd go roving in Kilkenny. I'm sure he'd treat me better than my darling sportin' Jenny, Mushriggum Durham doll. Whack fall the daddy-o, whack fall the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Now there's some that take delight in the hurling and the bowling, others take delight in the carriage wheels a-rolling, but me, I takes delight in the juice of the barley, courting pretty fair maids in the morning, bright and early. Mush-a-riggum de rum doll. Whack fall to daddy-o, whack fall to daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.